my thesis, I will do something about voice user interface. So that's why in this subject, I try to prove some of the assumption or my hypothesis. So this is one of my hypotheses. I think that people will prefer to have like the set of command when they command to the voice assistant. Like when you order something to them, you can just order one by one command. So this is how I try to prove that if they can do like they can create it or they can set a set of command, it will like help them to use the voice interface better. So for I try to explore how user need and expect voice assistant to respond to their inquiries in various or different contexts, and to find out that if user can create it or customize the command pieces based on that context. So for the participant, 5 of them, okay, 2 of them are female and 3 of them are male. And the age length, mostly they are in the 30 to 40 years old. And I also like rate their technology experience. Most of them have like intermediate level of experience in technology using. And also I asked them about their experience in using voice assistant, if they have used it before. 2 of them never use it. And we have 1 expert user. So for the method, I use like kind of like user interview, and also I have them talk, so that will be protocol analysis. But here's the problems, because protocol analysis usually used with like to test website or product that have like tangible interface. But this one is just voice. So participants have to respond to the task, and also they have to communicate with me. So that will like kind of difficult for them. For the task, I have the scenario that I ask them to imagine the specific context of page that they wish to use the voice assistant. And then I have 3 tasks for them. The first one is for them to create the command pieces. Like if they, for the context, if they just got back from work, so they at home, and let them set the name of that pieces. They will set it like I'm back home. And second, I let them define the that I already mentioned, define the context, and then I let them list the commands that they want it to be in that set. Like when they got home, they want the light to turn on, they want the radio to play some music, something like that. And then I let them demonstrate using that command to a voice assistant. So they will have to say like they will have to speak the wake word like, hey Google, I'm back home, and then speak of the name of the command. Then for the second task, I let them recall the command pieces details. This one kind of like some of them takes time to recalling. You can see in the table and in the right side. In the second table, the task that people spend time the most is the first one, because I think they have to like try to understand what to do with this task. So I have to explain a lot in this task. And then the second one is the No, the second one that they spend time the most is the third task, which is to modifying. Modifying is like I ask them to replace or reorder or delete some of the command in that set. Yeah. So here in the right side, I created a table to explain and like to show that if the participant can complete the task successfully, all of the participants can complete it. But I have one remark here. For the third participant, he needed the explanation and example of how to perform the task for me. So he have like a lot of time taken. And after all the tasks that they have to do, I kind of like interview with them a bit more about their previous experience regarding using the voice assistant. And also for the finding and recommendation, I found that because I have the participant to set the command freely, so they can use any context or any place for their preference. I found that like 3 out of 5 participants choose to use it in home and to ask the voice assistant to do something for their daily routine, like turn on the light, turn on some music, something like that. And for recommendation, because I think because of the method of my test is kind of like is not tangible, and that's caused some frustration to participants. So all of my recommendation is to like create the better process or like created some prototype for them to like interact.